Hi, a very good morning to all of you. Today we are going to discuss a question. When this is a discussion question, and this discussion question is about designing a city. So let us go in detail how it works out. So some feel that cities should be designed to be beautiful, while others feel their functionality is more important. Discuss both sides and give your own opinion. So there is an argument based on designing the cities. There are some people who think that it should be designed beautiful, while others feel that cities should focus on its functionality. Now we have to discuss both these views objectively, and we have to give our opinion at the end. You can write your opinion in the conclusion, or you can write separate opinion and then conclude. Here the presentation of a discussion question, how the introduction of a discussion question looks. The first sentence of the discussion question, introduction, it should contain the topic. The introduction of a discussion question should contain the topic, the argument, and your opinion. Or else in simple ways, if you say the argument on which the question goes, plus your own personal opinion. Both these things are the integral parts of an opinion question. No, I mean a discussion question. This is also an opinion question, actually. You have to give your opinion at the end. Sorry. So, designing a city becomes a difficult task when there exists a controversy whether to give preference to its beauty or its functionality. So, we have addressed the first sentence. That is the argument in the first sentence of the introduction here. There exists a controversy whether to give preference to its beauty or functionality when designing a building. Designing a city becomes a difficult task. It becomes a difficult task when there exists a controversy whether to give importance to its beauty or functionality. This is the first sentence. It addresses the topic and it addresses the argument number one and argument number two. Number two, the thesis. It means, how do you feel? I feel both the aspects should be looked upon. Aspect number one and aspect number two should be looked upon. And in most cases, the second aspect can be given more preference. Now, I can say aspect number one is beauty and aspect number two is functionality. Both the aspects should be looked upon. But in most cases, the second aspects can be given more preference. I have given my personal opinion. I have not aligned completely to one side. I have said both are necessary. But most cases, the second aspect can be given more preference. So what is the reason why I have said this particular opinion? That should be explained in the coming paragraphs. And this should be presented objectively. The first group says. Who says the first paragraph? The first paragraph is the opinion of the first group. Who is the first group? Those who feel cities should be designed to be beautiful, and this is presented here. The first group says, usually we write this thing in this part, the first group, or as per the view of the first group, we'll write in the first. But now in this presentation, we have made it towards the last. But the thing is that you have to say who said it. This is not my personal opinion. So this is somebody's opinion. When analyzing the merits of designing a city beautiful, the best is the impressive life a city resident can get rather than adjusting with the usual busy and hectic life. Now, what is the best a city resident can get when he resides in a beautiful city? That is the impressive life. To be precise, an individual would feel refreshed and rejuvenated even after a tiresome work in a city with ample space for gardens, parks, and specially designed buildings. You have a lot of space for gardens, parks, specially designed buildings. So this rejuvenates a man, it refreshes a man, and he gets an emotional feeling of well-being. And this cannot be found in concrete jungles where you can see buildings of the same appearance. This is the opinion of the first group. So you be getting an impressive life in a beautiful city. Now, on the other hand, town planners should give more priority to more pressing demands than of city dwellers than on beauty. So you give more importance to beauty rather than more importance to other priority needs than on beauty. Now we can say this priority needs. Available spaces are there in cities that should be used in a rational way, the most rational way. What is the demand? If the demand is education, you can construct more schools and colleges. If the demand is health, you can construct more hospitals. So this can benefit more number of residents than constructing parks and gardens. Now, in my opinion, what is your opinion? The primary function of a city is to satisfy the needs of its residents. Therefore, when designing a city, more focus should be given to the functionality than it. I'm again saying that functionality is more important than beauty because we need to focus on the needs of the residents. Now, to conclude, it's clear that both aspects, beauty and functionality, have to be considered before planning a city. However, I feel the second option weighs more. So we have two options before us, the beauty and the functionality. Both these aspects are important, but I feel the second option weighs more, has more weightage. So this is what we have said. So we have around 270 words here. We have presented in the arguments in two equal paragraphs, equal size paragraph. We have given an introduction which addresses the topic, the argument, and the opinion. Here the opinion is represented after the discussion, and the matter is concluded here. So that is the structure of a discussion question. Thank you all.